Hello, Mackenzie Maynard. How's your day been?
Pretty good.
That's good. When was your last cheer practice?
Like an hour ago.
Okay. How long have you been doing gymnastics?
Well, I'm not in gymnastics anymore. I quit in 8th grade, but I started when I was 15 months old, so I had done it for a while.
Sorry, these goldfish are good. Why'd you quit?
Well, in gymnastics, it's very competitive, so you have to practice a lot, and you don't really have time for other things, and I was pretty much the age where I wanted to have more of a social life than gymnastics.
What was the worst injury that you've had in doing gymnastics?
That's hard, because I had quite a few. I broke my arm, and then I twisted it up here. However you do that, I'm not really sure. I did something to my wrist. I think I broke it. Yeah. And then I tore a ligament in my knee. Then I did stuff to my ankles numerous times. I've gotten a concussion. Yeah, I've gotten a concussion. I don't even know. Just lots of injuries.
What are some safety precautions you have to take?
Pretty much everything, because everything you do, you're flipping and going upside down, and you could always land on. You just have to be really. You have to stay tight a lot, because if you get loose, then you'll just go everywhere and fall and get hurt. And then you can't back out of a skill halfway either, because then you'll get hurt. You pretty much just have to commit to what you're doing and try to land it the right way.
Have you ever met any famous gymnasts?
Yes, Shawn Johnson, my favorite, because I went to the Olympic tour after the 2008 Olympics, but I didn't meet anyone there. But then once Extreme Makeover Home Edition came to town, two of the girls liked gymnastics, so they came to the gym and they brought Shawn Johnson. So I got to meet her there, and she spotted me on beam, which was really cool. And then at a meet, she came as the guest or whatever, because it was a big meet. And then I got to go through a meet and greet, and she said she remembered me, which was pretty cool. And then, let's see, I've met Nastia Lukin. She wasn't as nice. Then Jonathan Orton and some other guy gymnasts, and yeah.
Has your life been changed in, any way by doing gymnastics?
Probably, because I don't think I'd be a cheerleader now, because I wouldn't have the skills that I do. I've made a lot of friends through gymnastics that are some of my best friends. And just the fact that was my life for ever. So.
How many different levels are there that you had to go through of gymnastics?
It starts at level 1, and then it goes to level 10, and then after level 10, you go. Each level takes about a year usually, and then sometimes more, and then rarely less. But then after level 10, you have to try out with all these official people to become an elite gymnast. And that's when you go to Visa Championships, and there's junior elite and senior elite, and the senior elites are top dogs, the one that go to the Olympics and stuff.
Well, so, as this interview is heating up, would you like a goldfish now?
Sure, why not?
Brought to you by Flavor Blasted Goldfish.
Got some.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were the cheddary ones.
Oh, yeah, these are the bomb diggity.
The good ones.
What would you say is the hardest stunt that you learned?
And cheer?
In gymnastics.
So, like, the hardest skill that I was able to do in gymnastics?
Sure.
It depends on what event you're talking about.
Any. The hardest. Out of all of them.
I was working on souks on vault. Those are pretty hard, too.
Now, what's a souk?
So you have the vaulting horse, the thing that you flip over.
Mhm.
And you run, obviously, down the runway. And you jump on the springboard, and then you go like you're going into a round off. So you switch halfway to where you're facing the other way. So then once your hands hit, you block. And then before you land, you flip. So.
What's your favorite stunt?
And cheer?
Either.
Gymnastics.
Either. Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Depends what event.
Your favorite event. Favorite
event?
and the favorite thing that you've done.
I think my favorite event was probably beam, except for at meets, because it was really nerve-wracking. At meets, I liked bars, because I did good on bars. And then my favorite trick. That's hard. There's lots of stuff that I like to do. I liked dismounts on beam. I like doing a bunch of like different flips and stuff off of it. On bars, depending on who my coach was that day, I liked flyaways. Then vault, I like souks because those were fun. And then for probably just, I like front handspring, front pikes.
There are a lot of big words in gymnastics.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining me in my bedroom with Mitzi and my flavor blasted goldfish.
No problem.